Parasocial relationships are a fascinating aspect of human social behavior. These are one-sided relationships where one person extends emotional energy and interest towards another, typically a celebrity or content creator, who remains completely unaware of their existence. First defined in the 1950s, this concept has gained immense relevance in today's digital age. Platforms like Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram make these relationships more palpable due to their interactive features. In these online spaces, viewers are given the tools to feel closer to content creators than ever before. They can leave comments, send likes, and even chat with creators during live streams, creating a strong illusion of a two-way interaction. However, despite the interactivity, the relationship remains glaringly one-sided. The content creator, often overwhelmed by thousands of such interactions, cannot reciprocate the attention individually. Yet the viewer might feel a deep personal connection. Many viewers, referred to as simps, particularly experience this one-sided attachment. These are individuals, usually male, who invest significant emotional and financial resources into the online personas of female streamers and YouTubers. They shower creators with compliments, attention, and donations, yearning for acknowledgement. This leads to an unbalanced dynamic where the content creator, who holds all the power, occasionally acknowledges the simp's presence with small gestures like a thank you or a name mention. The rise of parasocial relationships has heightened due to the curated nature of online content. Creators share personal stories, engage in real-time conversations, and create content that feels intimate and personal, blurring the lines between authenticity and performance. This environment fosters a sense of closeness and familiarity, but it's crucial to remember that it's still a projection of the creator's persona, not their entire self. The term simp has become a popular way to describe the individuals who exhibit this intense devotion to online personalities. Initially used as a derogatory term, it now broadly describes a fan who goes above and beyond in their support for a creator, often with the hope of forming a closer connection. This behavior typically involves sending gifts, money, or relentless compliments. The simp dynamic is most visible with female creators, often dubbed e-girls, who have large male followings. Simps tend to believe that their continuous support might lead to a genuine relationship. This fantasy is rarely founded in reality, as the creators maintain their distance, occasionally offering small rewards to keep their audience engaged. The interaction remains transactional, with the simp providing tangible support in exchange for intangible, fleeting recognition from the creator. This is where the illusion of intimacy can lead to exploitation, as creators capitalize on these fantasies for financial gain. The power balance is heavily tilted, with creators often employing strategic techniques to maintain this illusion of availability and closeness. They may deliberately avoid disclosing personal information, such as relationship status, to keep the fantasy alive. This tactic maximizes their financial benefits, as breaking the illusion can lead to a decline in viewer support and income. The viewers, driven by dopamine hits from minimal interaction, continue to invest emotionally and monetarily. For the viewer, this cycle can be emotionally exhausting and financially draining, as the rewards they receive are rarely proportional to their investment. This unreciprocated attachment can lead to personal consequences, including social withdrawal and financial strain. For creators, such dynamics can also result in challenges, as they navigate the fine line between maintaining a fan base and setting personal boundaries. Amouranth, a well-known Twitch streamer, serves as a prime example of how parasocial relationships can impact both creators and their audiences. She managed to cultivate a large following by projecting an image of being single, which played into the fantasies of her fans. However, when it was revealed that she had been married, the backlash was swift, and many fans felt betrayed. This revelation impacted her popularity and income, showcasing the delicate nature of these relationships. The situation with Amouranth highlights how creators often keep personal life details hidden to sustain the fantasy that many viewers buy into. This strategy underscores the transactional nature of these parasocial interactions, where the creator holds the power to control how much of their personal life is revealed. The audience, left in the dark, continues to invest in hopes of a deeper connection that is unlikely to materialize. In contrast, platforms like OnlyFans operate differently. Here, the relationship between creator and subscriber is more openly transactional. Subscribers pay for explicit content, often without the emotional attachment seen on platforms like Twitch. This shifts the power dynamic, as subscribers can easily switch creators if their expectations are not met, minimizing emotional investment. The transactional clarity reduces the emotional complexity seen in parasocial relationships. Understanding these differences is crucial for both creators and audiences. It highlights the importance of transparency and realistic expectations in online interactions. While platforms like OnlyFans have a clear business model, parasocial relationships blur lines between admiration and emotional investment, often to the detriment of the viewer. Parasocial relationships are not a novel phenomenon. Historically, fans have exhibited similar behaviors towards celebrities, such as movie stars and musicians. The adoration of figures like Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, and the Beatles mirrors today's online dynamics. Even as far back as ancient Rome, gladiators captivated the hearts of admirers, showcasing the timeless nature of one-sided devotion. The advent of digital platforms has intensified these relationships, making them more accessible and frequent. The historical context shows that while technology changes, human nature remains consistent. People have always been drawn to figures who embody certain ideals or aspirations, often investing emotionally in individuals they've never met. Recognizing the risks associated with parasocial relationships is essential. These one-sided interactions can lead to emotional burnout, social isolation, and financial difficulties for viewers. For creators, managing boundaries becomes crucial to prevent potential conflicts and misunderstandings. Striking a balance between maintaining a fan base and preserving personal boundaries is vital for sustainable engagement. In conclusion, distinguishing between real and online relationships is increasingly important in today's interconnected world. By understanding the nature of parasocial relationships, both creators and viewers can foster healthier interactions. Awareness and mindfulness can help mitigate the negative aspects of these relationships, ensuring that online engagement remains a source of enjoyment and inspiration rather than stress and exploitation.